Hi, we're going to be working on two-step equations, day 2. And so with these, we've just kind of stepped up how tough these ones are, and not that they are impossible, but we just have to do a little more attention, right? So for like number 1 here, we've got 8x and we have an x. We want to put those together. This is like 1x here. So when we put that together, we're going to have 9x. We still have our 3 equals 48, all right? And so our job was to kind of get it to this two-step look, and then from here we're going to say, all right, the 3 is a little further away. Let's get rid of that 3. I'm going to have 9x equal 45, and then we can divide by 9, and we'll end up with x equal to 5. Again, for a quiz or a test, we should definitely plug that back in. When you plug it in, you'll have to plug it in both spots, and then make sure that whole left side gives you 48. All right. Over here, same idea. I've got a negative 8m plus 3m. So make sure this minus comes with this 8. Negative 8 plus 3 would be a negative 5m. Okay? Whether you put the 3 in front or behind is up to you. Doesn't really matter, because we're going to get rid of it the same way. So now this 5 is next to the m. I'm going to get rid of the 3 next. To get rid of a positive 3, we're going to go minus 3. Minus 3. That's minus again, goes to the 5. You keep it with that. Get rid of this thing. We're going to have negative 15 equals negative 5m. Right? Then divide by negative 5, and we end up with m equal to 3. All right? So just putting some stuff together, combine like terms, that's what we're doing on those. For these next two, we're going to be doing some distribution, right? We're going to multiply by 4 here. 4 times 2 will give me 8. 4 times 5 will give me 20. And now I'm in that two-step look. So I'm going to keep the 8 next to here. Let's get rid of this minus 20. I'm going to go plus 20, 8y equals 32. Divide by 8, and we get y equal to 4. All right. Same idea here. We're going to multiply. So negative 30 equals 10 times 4 is 40. Now this one can throw you off a little bit. Think of this like a negative 1. So 10 times negative 1 would be a negative 10. Okay. The more you do it, the quicker you'll get at that. But that can throw some people off. What does that minus x mean? Well, that's all it means there. So now we're going to leave this negative 10 next to it. Let's get rid of this 40. I'm going to go minus 40. Minus 40. Negative 30 minus 40 is a negative 70. And when we get rid of that, this minus goes with the 10, so this is going to be a negative 10x. Right? We're going to divide by negative 10, divide by negative 10, and I get x equal to 7. Right? And so we end up with those there. All right, the last two is a combination now. We're going to do some distributing, then we're going to combine, and then we'll have our two-step problem. So for this one, we want to multiply. We'll have 3x plus 8x minus 20 equals 13. So we've multiplied both of those by 2. Then I see I've got 3x plus 8x. Let's put those together. That's going to give us 11x minus 20 equals 13. And now we're right in that two-step, right? So now at this point, I'm going to add 20, 11x equals 33, and then divide by 11. So we're adding some more and more steps, and the better you understand what we're doing before, the easier those extra steps are, right? So this shouldn't have been too bad to kind of see how we go through it. Same thing over here. We're going to distribute first. So negative 15 equals 11 plus 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12, right? Then this time, I'm going to put these numbers together. So I'm going to have 11 plus 20, that's 31. All right. Now I can subtract 31. That gives me negative 46 equals negative 12m. All right. And then we'll divide by negative 12. Now we said that we shouldn't get decimals very often. And again, this is a case where we ended up with some, I think it's negative 3 point or positive 3.8 something or other. It's 3 and 7 or 5/6 if you reduce it. So again, that's not something that's common, not something I would expect to get most of the time, but in this one we did. All right. So hopefully that felt okay. Tomorrow what we'll do is start putting variables on both sides and see how to do it from there.